Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage. I am sitting on the Triumph Scrambler, the 400X. I've done lots of different videos on this particular bike, from ride videos to RPM and speed to maintenance and adding accessories. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to answer some questions that I've gotten across all the different videos, and I'm going to narrow it down to 3 topics, and we're taking you along today to answer those questions. That's coming next. So one of the questions that comes up often is about the motor, and the questions revolve around, is there enough power? Does it run well? Have you added exhaust? Have you tweaked the motor? Have you flashed the ECU? And I'm here to tell you that the stock TR 400 is fine, just the way it is. It's this balance of the right amount of horsepower, the power to weight ratio in this bike. This is a sub 400 pound motorcycle, and it truly is fun to ride. When I come out to Mark's Garage some afternoon and I'm looking just to go for a little spin around the lake or in the neighborhood, I take this. Why? Because it's a blast to ride. It's got plenty of pep. It goes plenty fast. And this motor, I'm telling you, right out of the box, is really good.
Second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear. Okay, sixth gear.
All right, another question that I get asked deals with, how does this bike do? It's a Scrambler design. I use it mostly for on-road circumstances. However, I do go light off-road with it. I'm across big grassy fields over at Road America. I'm on gravel roads. And how does the suspension do? And I think it does just fine. Not only here in Wisconsin, because all the roads I ride on are not smooth. They take a beating, especially in the winter. Freezing, thawing, water into the cracks, and then they buckle. I've got a little ride video that I'm going to show you going across a road that about every 30, 40 feet there's a crack and an expansion, and I'll show you what it's like going along there. You'll get a shot to see this driver position, the shocks. It works really well. So the stock suspension on this bike is pretty darn good.
So we get by this car, the truck up there ahead. Let's have some fun accelerating. There's fourth, there's fifth, and we're up to 55 miles an hour. That's pretty darn good for a small displacement motorcycle. I think you'd agree. This road's a little bit bumpy, but suspension on Scrambler 400 rolls through this stuff pretty darn good, I'll say that. Okay, coming up to a stop sign. Let's dial it up. There we go.
All right, another question that comes up has to do with this seat. And we'll hop off of this. And the seat, first of all, the design and the style, 2-piece seat, is really nice. Brown, the stitching, the ribbing. And I get asked, well, how is the seat? You know, and I can tell you with a lot of confidence, it's great. The shape of it, you're not pushed all the way this way. It's got just a little bit of curve here, and it's very comfortable. They've done a really good job with this seat, and you don't have to worry about putting another pad on it. You know, so kudos to Triumph. The seat is very good. All right, another question that comes up has to do with the overall size of the motorcycle. How does it fit me? What about getting my feet flat to the ground? Well, it's going to vary by individual, of course, but let me give you the stats here, okay? I'll put up on the screen what the seat height, the manufacturer's seat height is on this bike. I am 5'10". I have a 32-inch inseam, and I'm just going to climb on the bike to show you. Okay, we're going to get it straight up and down, and I've got left foot, right foot flat on this. So the suspension sags just a little bit, as you would expect, but in terms of comfort, in terms of being confident when you come to a stop, you can get both feet down. This is great, and it's a really nice riding position. Handlebars up and out, get your feet on the pegs. It is perfect for me, and I think folks of a similar size and stature are going to find this bike very confident, inspiring, and you're going to like it. This is really part of why I like it. Fits me great. All right, so there you have it. A few questions answered, some of the most common questions that I get. I wanted to give my feedback about that on the Triumph 400X. So a little bit about the engine, a little bit about the suspension, a little bit about the seat, and a little bit about how does it fit me and all of that. So thanks for those questions. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming along for this episode. And as always, and until next time, take care.
A nice bike to have for a small size single cylinder. Triumph did a great job on this. 40 horsepower, plenty on this size package, fun to ride. Okay, we're back up to 55. We'll double check. Sure there's no cars coming here. There we go. Okay, at 55 miles an hour, below 5,000 RPM, maybe 4,800.